morning everybody, happy Monday. It's Monday the 10th of August and I am just ready to start my working week. So we've had an amazing weekend. If you've been in the UK, we've had quite the heat wave. I spent it with the family. We are still semi-shielding, so it means lots of time at home, lots of time enjoying our lovely garden and just lots of time together really, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, we're almost 5 months in? 6 months? I've lost count. But we are still enjoying each other's company and still making some lovely memories before Junior starts school in September. So her paddling pool was out and sun cream was definitely out. We had some lovely food in the garden, ice creams, you name it, we had it. So I've had to close up the door today because of neighbours' dogs are barking. For once it's not just Boo Bear, she's inside snoozing, the heat is too much for her. And with the door closed, it's pretty hot for me too. I've got to put the heat press on in a minute and I am doing sublimation as well as heat transfer vinyl, which means that it needs to be set at 190 degrees Celsius. So the door will most definitely be open so I don't melt. This week is all about Christmas and Halloween items. So I have a few designs that I made for Halloween last year that I even sent off to be photographed by a collaboration photographer, and I never got around to listing them, which is an absolute shame because I made the same t-shirt in a hoodie design for myself and I wore it for most of October and I got so many comments and I gave out so many business cards when people asked where I got it from. So I think it definitely needs to go on my shop as soon as possible, and I've also decided to use the design and put it on a makeup bag because I need a new makeup bag and I think it's a really cute design. It basically says Basic Witch and there's some pumpkins and a little witch's hat and it's all in white and orange foil vinyl, so it's all shiny and beautiful and I can't wait to show you all. Some of you that follow me on Instagram and Facebook have probably seen it, especially if you've been following me for a while, but for everyone else I can't wait to share it. So that's it for now and I will check in with you all later and well, you can follow me through, see what I'm up to today. So as you can see, I'm a sweaty mess, but I have done all of my heat press work for today and I've also realised I've run out of packaging. So you may remember the saga from last week with the boxes and how the lovely Carrie from Choreography managed to bail me out. Well, the boxes still haven't turned up and when I raised it with the company they said that they're not quite sure what has happened to them and why the tracking isn't working and they think they're going to have to resend. So this is obviously a big headache for me because although I can send my makeup bags and soft items in kind of poly mailers or jiffy bags, it does mean that I have a few cake toppers and they need to go in a box to keep them protected. So I have a feeling I'm going to have to trim down some of my bigger boxes that I use for wedding robe orders and hope that I can get them to fit in there. Sorry, lovely neighbour dog again. I've also run out of swing tags, which I usually use to put on my makeup bags. They've got all of my shop details and all of my social media contacts so that my customers can find me, and I make them myself. I also make them for other businesses, and although I am fantastic at making sure that the other businesses are kept in stock and they get them nice and quickly when they order, I am terrible at making time to get my own done. So that is definitely something that I need to work on today because I've been having to send orders out without them, which although there's a business card in there, it's always best if you can pop a swing tag in too, especially if they're going to be gifted. So I've just found even more work that I need to somehow shoehorn into my day. Wish me luck. So that's it, Monday's over and done with, and most impressively I've actually managed to get everything done on my list. This never happens, so I am ecstatic. I need to have a quick tidy round because as usual things are a bit messy, and then I need to plan out for tomorrow, and I actually think I'm going to have some time to sit down and use the iPad to do some design work. I'm in the middle of a Skillshare class where I am designing a typography style print. It's a quote that me and my family use a lot, and it's something that I want to put up in our bedroom once it's all done. So I will share it with you all once it's done. So hopefully I can get some time on that. So I will check in with you all tomorrow. Good morning everyone, happy Tuesday. I hope you're all having a great week. So today I have got some exciting news. I've been contacted by a very large magazine in the UK, and they want me to send over some high resolution shots for their Christmas gift guide. There's no guarantee obviously that I'll get in, but it's extremely exciting and I feel so proud to have actually been asked to send the shots in. So it's for my name definition makeup bags, and also the mum version and the best friend version. So today I've had to clear the decks completely from everything I had scheduled, as obviously I completely understand they're on a deadline. So I need to make up some samples and get them shot on an infinity sweep, which is a style that I haven't done for ages. So I'm hoping it all comes flooding back, then get them edited and send them over. So I thought you'd like to follow along and see what I get up to today. Firstly, please excuse the background noise. I have got the whole family in the garden and they've decided to try and put the paddling pool down, which means that there's lots of hosing and rustling going on. So although I said that I need to clear the decks of my orders today, I need to wait for the sun to get into a particular spot in my cabin so that I can actually get the photos done. So whilst I'm waiting, I am filling some badges and some mirrors as well. So I know you saw me do this last week, but for those that haven't seen it, here we go. I thought you might like to see how I make my badges but not sped up. So I'll just pop the design in there, and then we've got a bit of mylar that goes over the top, and then just need to pop this on. And we use the actual press. Nice satisfying sound. And pop the badge back in. And this is the bit where you've got to try and line everything up to make sure that when the badge is worn, it's all up the right way. So yeah, that looks pretty good. Change that round. And hopefully, final press. Ta-da! And pocket mirrors are similar. I need to put the ring in exactly the same as before. The design goes on top. A bit of plastic mylar. I'm doing this to make sure that I haven't got two stuck together, because they're really fine and they have a habit of jamming up the machine if you do accidentally put two in. So it's something you need to try and avoid. There we go. So just put the ring in that way. Make sure I put the mirror side down. Now I just need a sticky pad to hold that all in place. There we go. And peel off the backing. And with this one, obviously it doesn't matter which way up the design goes, because you're not wearing it, it's not a badge. And then lastly, the mirror one's a little bit trickier today. I'm not sure if that's pressed or not. Let's try again. That's better. And there we go, a perfectly sealed mirror. So I sold loads of these at the beginning of lockdown, and then I didn't sell any for about 5 or 6 weeks, and then in the last week I had 2 orders. So it just goes to show You can't tell what is going on sometimes with orders and things. So this last design is actually one that a very special little girl has drawn. Not my little girl, but a very sweet one. And she's actually asked me to make some stickers, or I should say her mum has placed an order for me to make some stickers up with her designs on, and I thought it would be nice to just pop a little badge in there for her as well, as I was making badges today. So let's pop the Mylar on. There we go. It's a bit tricky trying to get a good seal with the camera in the way. There we go. Let's move you around to a different direction, I can get a better grip. So, same as before. Hold that one down. And make sure that the design's the right way up. Pull the badge. Flip it and back under. Oh, there we go. It's a proper workout. And a cute little badge with her own artwork on. I think she'll really like that. So I'm ready to go with my photography, and as you can see, I've got my bounce board all set up. I need to pop the light off in a minute to obviously help with the white balance. And yes, I have shamelessly stolen my daughter's drawing paper to try and get the infinity sweep. This obviously is not great quality, but because I'm going for a cutout image, it's just something for the software to read so that I can then cut it out, and you will just see the makeup bag, which I will show you once I've done it. Well, that took the best part of 2 hours, and my goodness was it detailed. And now, as you can see, my poor happy place is an absolute mess. So I think that I need to do some cleaning up before I move on to anything else. Morning everyone, happy Wednesday. We are experiencing quite the heat wave at the moment. Today is supposed to be the final day of it. It feels like it's 1,000,000 degrees outside. I know it's not, but it definitely feels like it. I am melting and I'm definitely struggling to cope with the heat. And in a second, I've got to boot up the heat press to press 4 bags, and I'm not going to lie, I really don't want to do it. It's going to be another 160 degrees. Pumping out into my tiny cabin. I do have the window and the doors open, but obviously the air's still, there's not much breeze, so I'm boiling. So I will check in with you once that's all done, because I have some new packaging that I wanted to show you all. So as promised, I thought that I'd hop on and show you my new packaging for my standard makeup bag. So this is for customers that don't upgrade to gift wrap. So I'll still obviously be including a business card as usual. And then instead of the tissue gift wrapping, I've got these pink candy striped bags, and I will just be popping the bags in. And then sealing it over. And then closing it up with one of my logo stickers. So I still think it looks quite pretty, and then that will go into a shipping box, exactly the same as the last one. So it all fits in nice and snug, and then that will be finished off with one of my plastic-free packaging. So it's a lot quicker, and it means that I won't have to put the prices up to cover the gift wrap option that I was offering. And I have already had some people purchase a gift wrap upgrade, so I will show you that when I do one of my orders. a lot quicker. There's still no plastic involved, and it's still something a little bit nicer than just popping it in the box plain. So, let me know, what do you think? Happy Friday, everyone. Yes, that's right, it's Friday. There's definitely not an editing error. You may have noticed there's absolutely no footage from yesterday, Thursday, and that's because I spent most of the day out shopping in town trying to get uniform bits for my daughter who starts school in September. So it was a bit scary, I'll be honest. We are still semi-shielding, so having to go out into the big wide world and not, just our tiny little greengrocers, which is the only shop that we've really been going in for the last month or so, was a bit of a shock to the system. But we did it, we got pretty much everything on the list, and I feel that we're now ready for September, or almost ready, I should say. So I did work a bit yesterday, but I'll be perfectly honest, by the time I got in, it was mid-afternoon, and by the time I'd finished my decontamination process, which is stripping, shower, hair wash, everything else, I was absolutely shattered and I wasn't my best, so I thought it was probably better not to come on camera. So that's why there's no footage from yesterday. But rushing on for today, I have got my final day today before I'm supposed to be taking some time off. And I say taking some time off, and all that means is I will still have my shop open and I would just be filling orders. So I won't be doing all of the other little bits that go with the business, the admin side, and working on new projects and the website and everything else. It will literally be just working on orders that come in. So you won't see me on social media other than maybe a few scheduled posts until September, which is wow, it seems like it's a million miles away, but it's actually not, is it? It's only just over 2 weeks away. So today I've got the final bits and pieces ready to go to try and get as many of the orders out as I can. So I've got some custom stickers that need to be made up and sent, and obviously lots of makeup bags, and I've sold quite a few first day of school boards this week, so I need to get those all made too. So it's a nice mix of things today. So I thought, as always, you'd like to come along and see how I do it all. So you may have seen on Facebook last week that Minnie TBT Jr. made her own stickers. Well, when somebody saw them, I had a lovely message asking if her daughter could perhaps make some. So how could I resist? So her daughter drew me some designs, dropped it off as they're local to me, and then I converted them to stickers. So as you can see, Emily's done an amazing job here, and she's now got her very own sticker sheet. So unfortunately I'm not going to be able to do these, or offer these I should say, for sale, because they just take far too long to convert, which is why when you buy stickers online, if it's your own designs, there's usually a minimum order fee or a design setup fee. But I think obviously for making for my daughter and for a few select people, how cute have they turned out? So here is my new wrapping. So it's like a it's supposed to be like a baby blue, but it's actually darker in person than it was when I brought it online. But I thought that it goes quite nicely with the pink. And then obviously we will have a little handmade gift tag as well. And this will be an option for people that decide to pay for gift wrap as opposed to the candy stripe bags that I've been using. So let's just ship up my first ones that have come through with the order on for gift wrap. It's all very exciting. So this is all recyclable, which is fantastic. And the ribbon and tag are sent plain, so they can obviously be reused, which is what we like. So the good thing about this is that it's slightly thicker than the stuff that I was using before, so it's more gift wrap quality. So I will be sealing it with my branded stickers. And then we'll have a little bit of washi tape as well. I am trying to find a supplier of some pretty washi tape that's fully recyclable, because at the moment I've ordered a few that are apparently paper based, but they've got a kind of film over the top of it, which means that they're not fully recyclable. So if anybody can suggest some that's not going to break the bank, then please let me know down below. That'd be great. So there we go. And seal up this side. It does take a little bit longer than it was with the tissue paper, but because I'm charging for the time now, I don't actually mind, and I would like to obviously make sure that it is all very pretty and completely ready to be given as a gift. So believe it or not, I'm not great at gift wrapping my own presents because they're not this lovely bag shape, whereas I've gift wrapped thousands and thousands of this shape, so I know what I'm doing. Just make sure that that's all nice on the front, and then it will get tied with some ribbon. I'm just working my way through the rest of the ribbon that I have left in stock, and then I am hoping to use again either an eco ribbon, if I can get a nice pretty one, or I quite like the baker's twine that you can get. It's made out of cotton, and you can usually get it to match with a candy stripe pink going down or a blue. So I think I'll try that. So let's just finish this off with the all important gift tag. This is just the right size to write a little message on for whoever they're giving it to. I do offer the option for gift messages when you're ordering from Etsy as well. So, ta-da! I think it looks quite nice. I like the fact that I am working towards making it all fully eco, and hopefully my customers will like it too. Let me know, what do you think?